So the film starts in an empty town near California, where an archaeologist reaches in search of gold. Today, after years, his dream of finding gold has come true. But he does not know that this gold belonged to an evil miner named Jeremiah Stone, who was buried with his treasure. And as soon as the archaeologist touched his gold, magically, particles of earth started flying in the air, and a body was created again in his skeleton, i.e., as soon as Jeremiah Stone touched the gold, he became alive and reached the archaeologist. Before the archaeologist could talk to him, he kills the archaeologist by stabbing his axe into his body and then collects all his blood in a pot. The scene cuts and we see Bertie, who was the sister of that archaeologist. Actually, the archaeologist had not come home for a long time, and his mother was very worried. Bertie encouraged her and said that he used to wander in search of gold even earlier. Even now he must be somewhere around here and will come home. The call had just ended when Bertie received a letter. It was from her brother, the archaeologist. She opened the letter and saw a map and a piece of gold inside it. She understood that her brother had really found gold, and now he was calling her to extract this gold. She should go alone, but she gathered her entire group. Now all of them left for that town near California separately. On the way, Bertie's friend Axel stops near a house to ask for directions. There was an old man who got scared when he heard the name of the town and warned Axel not to go there. The ghost of Jeremiah Stone will not leave you. I think you did not come here after listening to his stories. He was so evil that even hell refused to take him after his death, and his soul is still wandering in the world. He was buried in his mine. It has also been heard that Jeremiah Stone was a cannibal. He had killed his own wife and child. He also shows her a years-old wanted poster of Jeremiah Stone, which was of that old man's grandfather. The old man's grandfather had also lost his hands while trying to catch Jeremiah Stone, but no one was able to catch Jeremiah Stone. Axel tells the old man to give him his poster for $40. Axel thought that he had fooled the old man and taken things worth thousands of dollars for $40, but in reality, he himself had become a fool because this old man had made many such posters inside the house. He used to take money from people by telling stories of Jeremiah Stone, although he himself did not believe in anything about Jeremiah Stone. Now this old man used to earn money by telling stories of Jeremiah Stone, so Jeremiah Stone was angry at him too. Today he had earned money, but perhaps he would not be able to earn after today, because Jeremiah Stone came to kill him. He threw his axe from behind, which got stuck in the old man's back, and blood was spread all around. That old man was also killed by Jeremiah Stone. It was seen here that now the whole group had reached the town. After coming here, Axel saw that he had lost his watch, which was gifted to him by his fiancée's mom. His fiancée got very angry with him. That's why Axel started looking for his watch before work. He couldn't find it, but a local girl, Eve, found it. She asked him if he was looking for this. Axel nodded yes, and they talked for a while. She also told that she lives nearby with her aunt. During their conversation, they heard Axel's fiancée screaming. These people ran there. Axel's fiancée was in the salon and was scared of the pigeons present there. The town was empty, so this scream went far, from which the sheriff also came here after hearing it. There were very few people in this town, and all the people living there knew each other very well. Sheriff saw Eve and started asking her about her aunt, and after that he asked the whole group that why have you all come here? Bertie was about to tell them the truth, but her friend put a hand on her mouth, and her friend lied to Sheriff that they have come only for camping. And the piece of gold which Bertie was going to show to the sheriff, Bertie's friend took it from her hand and gave it to another girl. On hearing about camping, the sheriff also started advising them that where they should go here. Then Eve said that I will guide them. Before going, Sheriff had warned them that the road ahead is very bad, so they will have to take only one car ahead, and after going ahead, they have to stay away from the mine. That is, Sheriff was stopping them from going to the same gold mine for which people had come here. Axel's fiancée, who had got the piece of gold, thinks of running away from here. She unnecessarily fights with her fiancé and starts leaving from here. But before she could go too far with this piece of gold, Jeremiah Stone came in front of her, who crashed her car. after which he pulled this girl out of the car and caught her by the hair, separated her head from her body with his knife, and then took back his gold from her hand. On the other hand, now the whole group has reached Jeremiah Stone's mine. These people had now gone inside a cab, in which Jeremiah Stone had died and where he was buried. Jeremiah Stone had also killed the archaeologist, i.e. Bertie's brother, from the same place. Here they did not find Bertie's brother, but they did find his bag, which had half of the map inside it. Following this map, Bertie tells that they will easily reach the gold. Now Eve, who was with them and lived in the same town, got scared as soon as she heard the name of the treasure. She panicked and said that if you people have come here for the treasure, you will just get killed. Saying this, she ran away from here and immediately went to her house. She told her aunt that they have come here for the treasure. Aunt relaxed her and explained that they will get punished for their deeds. You cannot stop them, but you should not go to them. But Eve could not see them all dying like this. She decides to go back to help them. As soon as she left, her aunt called Sharif that Eve's life is in danger and told everything to the sheriff. But all of them followed the map and reached a hidden place, which was full of treasures. Seeing this, their happiness was countless. They also forgot that Bertie's brother, who had given them the map to reach here, could not be found by them. Greed blinded them. They filled their bags with as much treasure as they could and decided that they would come here tomorrow to get the rest of the treasure, because it was about to get dark, and if they stayed here in greed for the treasure, it would be difficult to reach the car. Here it was shown that Jeremiah Stone caught the running Eve, who had come to alert them, but Jeremiah Stone thought that she was also after his treasure, so he caught Eve by the neck and killed her by stabbing her in the stomach with his axe. Here it was shown that now this whole group had camped, and when Axel goes alone among them, the sheriff catches him there. The sheriff thought that Eve would be with these people, but when he sees that Eve is not with them, he leaves them here and goes away alone. Well, during their conversation, we saw that one of their friends had also brought a gun because he felt that someone might snatch the treasure from him to kill whom he had brought the gun. His intentions were even more dangerous. He did not even want to give his friends a share. From his words, it seemed as if he would kill his friends, only because the fewer the people, the bigger the share. Everyone was shocked to hear his words. They were still thinking about this when they saw a shadow coming from a distance. On coming closer, they saw that it was Jeremiah Stone, who first scared everyone by throwing an axe. The rest of them ran away to save their lives in fear, except the one who had the gun. He was dependent on the gun. He did not know that Jeremiah Stone was already dead, and now it is impossible to kill him with a gun, or in any way. He fired bullets at Jeremiah Stone, but they had no effect. Seeing this, he also got scared by taking the gold. He also thought of running away from here, but a girl had sat in the car. Before he could drive away from here, Jeremiah Stone throws his axe from a distance, which breaks her windscreen and hits her head, and she dies on the spot. Seeing this, the rest of the people got scared and started running in the other direction. On reaching there, they saw that the man with the gun had already sat in his car and was ready to run away alone, leaving his group, but Jeremiah Stone would not let him go too far. Jeremiah Stone grabbed the steering of his car from the side window, and while turning the steering fast, he completely unbalanced his car, so that his car collided with another car present there and blasted, and in this blast, he also got burnt to death. The rest of the three people were completely scared after seeing this scene. Now when they saw Jeremiah Stone's face made of stone, they were scared to death. They ran away from there in a hurry, and there they found Eve's aunt, who brought them to her house to save their lives. Eve's aunt told them all that you should not have stolen her gold. Whoever steals her treasure, he wakes up, and when he wakes up, he causes destruction. Now he will not spare all of you. Now Eve's aunt tells them and us the old story of Jeremiah Stone. In 1851, when Jeremiah Stone used to steal the gold of others, when everyone came to Jeremiah Stone to take their treasure, he kidnapped a girl and threatened that he will kill this girl. Everyone requested Jeremiah Stone to save that girl, but he did not show mercy to anyone. He hanged the girl in front of everyone and killed her badly by hitting her with an axe. That too in front of everyone's eyes. In anger, all the people present there started firing bullets at him. Everyone was expecting that he will die. But even after getting so many bullets, he did not die, because he had already sold his soul to the devil. He was really a cannibal, because he licked his finger in front of everyone, and then by spitting his blood on everyone, he gave a curse to everyone that whoever steals my gold, I will wake up and kill him. Saying this, he went inside his mine and slept there. Since that day till today, whenever anyone finds his gold, he wakes up and kills everyone, and then goes back to sleep after completing his mission. Now you people have woken him up. He will only sleep after killing you. The group members ask if there is any way to escape. She tells them that there is only one way to escape. You put back all his gold, even the smallest piece, otherwise the curse will not end. But they did not know who had the small pieces. Then Ant told them to call him to his mine and destroy his mine with dynamite. Maybe then he will die. These people were still planning when Jeremiah Stone came to her house. Ant picked up her lantern to burn Jeremiah Stone, but from a distance, Jeremiah Stone threw his axe, and the lantern broke. Due to the kerosene oil and fire falling on the ant together, Ant was also burnt to death. After this, she grabbed the throat of one of the group members. Before he could kill him, another friend cut off his hand with his axe, and then these people started running with dynamite, while Jeremiah Stone used his axe to replace his broken hand. Here, these three were planning to keep all of Jeremiah Stone's gold in his mine and then call him there and destroy him by placing dynamite. Now these people went to place the dynamite inside the mine, while Birdie was waiting outside to press the button of the dynamite. Now Jeremiah Stone was also in his mine. On seeing these two here, he got angry and injured them by hitting them with his axe. Both of them were counting their last breaths. Before Jeremiah Stone could kill them completely, Birdie quickly comes here and burns Jeremiah Stone with a flare gun, and then tries to come out with her two companions, but Axel refuses to come out because he had to finish Jeremiah Stone completely. Birdie came out with her companions, but Axel stayed inside and blasted those bombs. There was a huge explosion there. Axel was also killed in it. By now it was morning. Birdie and her companion were still alive. Both of them saw that they still had some treasure. Birdie's companion quickly threw the treasure bag away, and then the sheriff passed from there. When the sheriff saw both of them here, he gave his van to them to help them, and then started exploring the place, which was fine till night, but now it had broken down. He didn't know anything about the incident that happened last night. He also found a bag here which Birdie and her companions had thrown. As soon as he picked it up, once again, Jeremiah Stone, while tearing the ground, came out and became alive again to spread destruction. And now what will he do? This story ends here with this mystery.